Welcome to TUI Wallet Talks. Before you sit down to file your ITR1, watch this video as Shalini Jain, tax partner at EY India, takes you through a comprehensive, detailed step-by-step guide on filing ITR1. The aim is to make the process hassle-free and easier for you. And by the end of this video, we hope that you will be able to file your ITR1 in less than 15 to 20 minutes. Welcome to the show, Shalini. So, before we sit down to file our ITR1, what are the documents that we should keep handy and what are the things that we should have on our checklist?
So I think first and foremost is anybody who's filing an ITR should have a PAN number, a valid PAN number.
Right.
That PAN number should be linked to Aadhaar. The person should have an account on the income tax portal of the income tax authority.
Right.
And so all of this is there, and when you start filing your ITR, in terms of the documentation, if you're a salaried individual, you should have your Form 16 from the employer. For other sources of income like FD interest, etc., or if you have any other sources where taxes have been deducted, you would be given a Form 16A from the deductor of taxes. So that Form 16A should be there. As a taxpayer, you should download your Form 26AS again from the income tax website. Form 26AS contains details of all income on which the taxes have been deducted. Now recently, what you can also download from your portal is annual information statement, AIS and TIS. In fact, that is very helpful because it captures all the transactions, important transactions that you've undertaken during the year. So typically, a lot of individuals forget about the savings bank interest because that there is no taxes which are deducted on that. So Form AIS would have all these income and your major expenditure, or if you have sold any shares, mutual funds. So everything will be captured in annual information statement. You should also have a list of all the deductions that you want to claim, and in your records you should retain the backup for all the deductions and tally those deductions from what you are reporting in the income tax return form.
Okay. Thank you, Shalini. And now that we have all our documents ready, let's start with the ITR1 filing process.
Log in to the e-filing portal www.incometax.gov.in using your user ID and password. Enter your user ID, which is your PAN number, and click on continue. Click on the checkbox, enter your password, and then click on continue. On your dashboard, click e-file, income tax returns, file income tax return. Now select the assessment year as 2023-24 and mode of filing as online, and then click continue. In case you have already filed the income tax return and is pending for submission, click resume filing. In case you wish to discard the saved return and start preparing a fresh return, click start new filing. Select status as individual and click continue to proceed further. Now you have two options to select the type of income tax return. If you know which ITR to file, click on select ITR form. Else, if you're not sure which ITR to file, you may select help me decide which ITR form to file and then click proceed. Here the system helps you determine the correct ITR, then you can proceed with filing your ITR. You can review the conditions and then you will know which ITR form to file. Click on let's get started. Select the checkbox which is applicable to you, that is the reason for filing the ITR, and then click on continue. Now click on personal information. Check all the personal details already pre-filled in the return. If you wish to change any of the information mentioned in the schedule, for example address, mobile number, email address, you may click on edit and update the same accordingly. Now nature of employment, you need to select as may be applicable. Select the filing section as applicable. Currently we have selected section 139(1), which is the return filed on or before the due date. You wish to opt for the new tax regime. The question, are you opting for new tax regime? You select yes. Please note that you will not be eligible to set off any house property loss or claim certain deductions like LTA, leave travel allowance, housing rent allowance, allowances granted to meet expenses in performance of duty of office, allowances granted to meet personal expenses in performance of duty of office, interest payable on borrowed capital, standard deduction in case of family pension, Chapter 6A deductions like life insurance, medical premium, pension funds, provident fund, donations, etc. for contribution made by employer to notified pension scheme, that is NPS. In case you wish to continue with the old tax regime, you select no. Now, please declare details of all bank accounts held in India at any time during the financial year 2022-23 and select any of the preferred banks for any refund you may receive. Please ensure that at least one preferred bank account is pre-validated. Once all the personal information is verified, please click on confirm. Now, let's come to gross total income. Click on gross total income. A list of questions would pop up on your screen. You may answer these questions as per the exemptions applicable to you and then click continue. The questions are you eligible to claim exemption in respect of expenditure incurred on cost of travel, on tour or transfer, maintenance of uniform, etc.? Are you eligible to claim exemption in respect of special compensatory allowance, children education allowance, hostel allowance? Are you eligible to claim exemption in respect of house rent allowance? Are you eligible to claim any other exemption from salary like remuneration received as an official by whatever named called of an embassy, high commission, allowances or perquisites paid or allowed as such outside India by the government to a citizen of India for rendering services under section 10(7), death cum retirement gratuity received under section 10(10), earned leave encashment on retirement under section 10(10) AA, compensation limit notified by central government in the official gazette under section 10(10)B, first proviso, commuted value of pension received under section 10(10)A, compensation under scheme approved by the central government under section 10(10)B, second proviso. Now verify your income from various sources of income like salary, house, property and from other sources and continue. Now click on edit under the head income from salary in case you wish to edit any of the income under the head salary and click on save after you have made the required changes. Click on add edit details of breakup under the head income from house property in case you wish to add or edit any of the income under head house property and click on save after you have made the required changes. On income from other sources, click on checkbox for any income you wish to edit under the head income from other sources and then click on edit in case you wish to edit, delete any of the income under other sources and click on save after you have made the required changes. On exempt income, in case if you have any exempt income, click on add another under exempt income. It is only for reporting purposes and it is not added to your gross total income. Exempt income may be from agricultural income which could be less than 5,000 rupees, any amount from the central, state government, local authority by way of compensation on account of any disaster under section 10(10)BC, any sum received under life insurance policy including the sum allocated by way of bonus on such policy except as mentioned in subclause A to D of section 10(10)D, statutory provident fund received under section 10(11), recognized provident fund received under section 10(12), approved superannuation fund received under section 10(13), scholarships granted to meet the cost of education under section 10(16), allowances to MP, MLA, MLC under section 10(17), award instituted by government under section 10(17)A, pension received by winner of Paramveer Chakra or Mahavir Chakra or Veer Chakra or such other gallantry award, defense medical disability pension, armed forces family pension in case of death during operational duty under section 10(19), any income as referred to under section 10(26) or 10(26) AAA, any payment from the Agniveer Corpus Fund to a person enrolled under Agnipath scheme or his nominee, or any other exempt income. After completing and confirming all the sections of the form, click confirm. Now coming to total deductions, click on total deductions. Answer the questions with a yes or no as applicable to you. Are you eligible to claim any deduction for donation paid? If yes, then click on yes and the donation schedule for section 80G is required to be filled in that case. As per the information available with the department, you have made payment towards employees' share of provident fund or life insurance premium and or public provident fund and or 5 years tax saver fixed deposits. You will be able to see the information available for deduction under section 80C. If you agree with the information, click on yes. If you do not agree with the information, then click on no and enter the correct amount. The next question is, are you eligible to claim deduction in respect of payments towards medical insurance premium or preventive health checkup and or medical expenditure for specified individuals? If yes, then click on yes and schedule 80D is required to be filled. Next question is, are you eligible to claim deduction in respect of interest on savings bank account? If yes, then click on yes and schedule 80 TTA will be required to be filled. After answering the questions, click on continue and it will take you to verify your deductions page. Verify the deductions details and fill in the schedules as per the deductions available to you. After verifying the deductions details, click confirm. Now come to tax paid. Click on tax paid. Verify the taxes paid by you during financial year 2022-23 such as TDS on salary income, TDS on interest on fixed deposit, details of self-assessment taxes paid if any. If there is any incorrect reporting of taxes paid, click on show details and click on add another under do you want to add more deductors. Enter the details of deductor collector along with the relevant information. After verifying and modifying the details of taxes paid, click confirm. Now click on total tax liability. Verify the computation of income and the computation of tax. You can see the total taxes payable along with interest under section 234 ABC if applicable. After verifying the details, click on confirm. On the return page summary, click on proceed. Verify the details on the tax summary page. In case there is a tax liability, you will be shown a summary of your tax computation based on the details provided by you. If there is a tax liability payable based on the computation, you will get the option to pay now at the bottom of the page. Once you click on pay now, you will be redirected to ePay tax service. Click continue. You will be taken to ePay tax page on the portal for making tax payment after you click continue. After successful payment through e-filing portal, a success message is displayed. Click back to return filing and complete filing of ITR. In case there is no tax liability or if you are eligible for a refund, click on preview return. If there is no tax liability payable or if there is a refund based on tax computation, you will be taken to the preview and submit your return page. On the preview and submit your return page, select the declaration checkbox and click proceed to preview. Preview your return and click proceed to validation. Once validated on the preview and submit your return page, click proceed to verification. If you are shown a list of errors in your return, you will need to go back to the form to correct those errors. If there are no errors, you can proceed to e-verify your return by clicking proceed to verification. On the completion your verification page, select your preferred option and click continue. It is mandatory to verify your return and e-verification is the easiest way to verify your ITR. It is the quickest, paperless and safer than sending a physical copy of ITR-V to the Central Processing Center by speed post. In case you select e-verify later, you can submit your return. However, you will be required to verify your return within 30 days of filing your ITR. If you select verify via ITR-V, you need to send a signed physical copy of your ITR-V to Central Processing Center, Income Tax Department, Bengaluru 560500 by speed post within 30 days. On the e-verify page, select the option through which you want to e-verify the return and click continue. Once you e-verify your return, a success message is displayed along with the transaction ID and acknowledgement number. You will also receive a confirmation message on your mobile number and email ID registered with the e-filing portal.